Welcome. Next topic is voltage multiplier. So the AC signal when given to a voltage multiplier circuit, we get DC voltage N times the input voltage Vm. So if the input voltage Vm and the voltage multiplier multiplies by a factor 2, we get NVm as the output. So voltage multiplier may be the voltage doubler which gives 2 Vm as output. That's for half wave and full wave voltage doubler, or it may be a voltage tripler where the output would be 3 Vm, or quadrupler where the voltage would be 4 Vm. So the voltage multiplier is AC to DC power supply conversion device. It has diodes, capacitors that produce high potential DC voltage from a lower voltage source. So it's used in CRT, TV, electronic printing machines, etc. So half wave voltage doubler. So after the traditional half wave rectifier circuit, we have the doubler circuit where we have two diodes here in opposite, and we have a capacitor filter, and we take the output here 2 Vm. So during the positive half of the input signal, this capacitor charges to Vm, and this diode is in forward bias. D1 is forward bias, D2 is reverse bias, so it's open circuit. So in this place, when we apply KVL, it becomes Vm minus Vc1 equal to 0. So Vc1 is Vm. So Vc capacitor charges to Vm. And then for the negative half signal, this diode comes to forward bias. D1 is to reverse, is in reverse bias. This already is Vm. And so the KVL now becomes minus Vm plus Vc2 equal to 0. So Vc2, the output across the final capacitor C2 is 2 Vm. The same for full wave voltage doubler. This is the circuit. So for the positive half signal, this diode is short circuit and it is closed. On KVL, it becomes Vc1 equal to Vm. For the negative half signal, this diode is short circuit and the top one is open circuit reverse bias. So here we have a Vc1 Vm, and here the voltage is Vc2. On KVL, it becomes minus Vc1 plus Vc2 equal to Vm, and so Vc2 equal to Vm. And then voltage tripler or quadrupler, it has two diodes and a capacitor, and then two more diodes here with capacitors here and here. So during the first positive half of the input signal, this capacitor charges to Vm, and we have drawn the diagram for D1 forward bias, D2 reverse bias, D3 forward bias, and D4 reverse bias. So initially Vc1 equal to Vm. So for the first negative half signal, the biasing all changes, and then on writing KVL, Vc2 becomes equal to 2 Vm. So here we have Vc1 Vm and Vc2 2 Vm. So for the second half of the signal, so here we have Vm 2 Vm, and so the next capacitor will have a value of 4 Vm. So Vc4 becomes equal to 2 finally 4 Vm. So this is about voltage multipliers. Thank you.